This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble or pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Portis all out there with Mitchell. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Spurs, Butler out there with Barnes. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Mobley, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. A game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
No good on the free throw. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. Bays checked in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Embiid. Outside Portis. Mitchell outside. Launches it. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell passes to Thybulle. Rebound San Antonio, and this matchup with Charlotte, first game of the NBA season for them.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
Now here's Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Over Thybulle, and it's San Antonio with another.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Thybulle. Traps in the tray.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Dinwiddie finds Butler. Cans it from downtown.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Kept alive. Portis Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Butler. Mobley outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 4 to the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Butler from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Butler finds Brown. Dinwiddie outside. Ball against Brown. Shoots over Ball. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pass to Portis. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And they'll get another chance. Portis against Bay. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A shot that time, not on target. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Embiid. The pass to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Butler. San Antonio leading by 3. Dinwiddie right side. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Embiid. No good that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bay finds Dinwiddie. From deep three-point range, his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Butler. Mobley outside. Pass to Brown. Mobley is screened. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mitchell with it. He has 6. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown with a screen on Ball. Mobley trying to free himself up. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hornets trail by 6. Mitchell passes to Portis. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Mobley with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Mobley a screen on Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Bay. Luke Kennard comes in for Brown. And it's Dosunmu in for Dinwiddie. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Ball. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Harris passes to Hartenstein. Right side, Ball. Over in the corner, Cousins. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 15-6 run. Dosunmu, the pass to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hornets. A 12-point game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Dosunmu. Charlotte no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hornets, number 1. The Spurs, second.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Hornets trail by 10. Cousins with a screen for Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Cousins. A three-pointer, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Now, here's Kennard. Mobley, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Butler. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here is kicks to Mitchell. Back to Harris. Passes it to Mitchell. Here's Harris. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich up top. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Kennard. Sadiq Bey is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Here's Barnes. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel, I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Thibault with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Portis. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Barnes. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, Bay. He's got 5. Griffin passes to Barnes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Spurs leading by 10. The pass to Bay. There's the pick. Driving in. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball kicks to Harris. Charlotte moving it around. And stolen by Barnes. Kennard setting the pick for Barnes. Here's Dosunmu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Griffin passes to Dosunmu. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Passes to Portis. Now here's Thibault. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dosunmu. Harris looking it over. Ball finds Harris. Thibault for 3. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Dinwiddie against Harris. Pass to Embiid. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Portis. Off target with his 3. Spurs leading by 10. Bay kicks to Brown. From 11 feet away. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Portis. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. That doesn't go either for Brown.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Inside. And it's Thibault in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. San Antonio leading. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And Thibault now top of the key. Outside Portis. Now the pass to Ball. Here's Harris. Kennard covering. Harris passes to Portis. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. A rebound by the Spurs. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Bay. Now Brown. Pass to Kennard. Over Harris. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Thibault, and here is Portis. To the inside. Here's Embiid, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs leading by 8. To the left side wing. Here's Bay. Offline with his 3. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ball kicks to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Here's Portis. Barnes grabs the miss. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And here is Bay. 5 points in the game. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A different look now for San Antonio. Evan Mobley's checked in for Bay, and it's Butler in for Luke Kennard. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Embiid. Hartenstein comes in for Portis. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Ball.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Butler lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cousins with a screen on Brown. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Cousins.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight. And there's the pass to Thibault. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. That's tipped and stolen by Mobley. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Barnes. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Now, here's Thibault. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock-solid 79%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Down low, it's deflected and stolen by Thibault. Feeds it to Cousins and stolen by Mobley. Passes it to Dinwiddie, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Brown inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Brown the pass to Barnes. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. To stop the drought. A rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. .54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Mobley, shoots over Cousins, and there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Poked away. Thibault kicks to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hornets trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The first half is in the books, and guys, how about Jimmy Butler? Man alive. And big fella, you had that 61-point game the day you turned 28. Started strong, finished strong.
Well, we would have had 78 if he made his free throws.
Oh, you're just jealous, Kenny.
Yeah, I am.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. All out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And here is Mitchell, following Jaylen Brown's 3.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, And here we are now, a new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Hornets trail by 13. Ball, the pass to Mitchell. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Good D by Mobley. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Butler. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. The free throw drops for Butler.
In a league where everybody appears to be best friends, Jimmy Butler's a bit of a throwback. I mean, he plays the game with a real attitude and edge and only cares about winning. You got to respect that.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, skilled at getting shots up and over the defense in the paint. Lonzo Ball doing a nice job with that.
Dinwiddie dishes to Butler. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mobley finds Brown. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 14. Thibault, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Ball. He's covered by Brown. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Brown outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 15 points.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Mitchell passes to Embiid. Mitchell wide open. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Dishes to Brown. The three. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
The lead now cut to single digits. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Embiid's a big guy with legitimate three-point range, and he's just now beginning to understand when to fire from deep more selectively.
And good that time. And the Spurs lead by 11.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now, here's Thibault. And they double up Embiid. Mitchell kicks to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Hornets score. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Bays checked in for San Antonio. Luke Kennard comes in for Jaylen Brown. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Joe Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. and he can't hit the second. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by Charlotte. Pass to Bay. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bay's got 9 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And the pass to Embiid. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Kennard, the pass to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Bay. Mobley sets the pick for Bay. And the three ball is good. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Mitchell passes to Embiid. Back to Mitchell. Lots of room. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Kennard for three. They get it again. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Bogdanović, he's checked in for Mitchell. Mobley with the bounce pass. Mobley a screen on ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off and stolen by Bay. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Kennard with the ball. He has 5. Mobley trying to free himself up. He gets that one. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, Butler is just one of those guys who doesn't slow down. He's got great energy every time he's on the court, and he's been unguardable tonight.
Now, here's Bogdanović. He has 7. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 13 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hornets trail by 9. On the wing, Harris. Kennard covering. Embiid. Rebound, San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Butler sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Here's the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Cousins is checked in, and both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Hornets trail by 11. With the step back. Embiid with a screen on Kennard. Sinks the triple. 10 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Embiid trying to break loose. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. Baseline try, and Mobley throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. On defense, the Spurs, 13-point lead. There's Ball with the 3. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for San Antonio. "11 feet away. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Hey, yo, right here.
Embiid with a screen on Kennard. Mobley with the block.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Kennard kicks to Butler. Back to Kennard. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Cousins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Hartenstein. 5 points in the game. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. He feeds it to Cousins. And stolen by Barnes. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And the Hornets call time here. The Spurs making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Thibault's checked in. .107 left here in the third quarter. Screen by Cousins. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes passes to Butler. Brown outside. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Cousins. Back to Bogdanovich. There's the pick. They could use a bucket. Rebound, San Antonio. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
And pretty unsurprising there, Greg Popovich reminding his guys to block out, play fundamental basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you work so hard at everything else, and you have to finish the defense. It would be a crime to give up those extra possessions.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kennard. Then it's Butler. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Brown against Bogdanovich. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Butler's got 22 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Outside Portis. Releases. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Embiid, he's checked in for Charlotte. Spurs leading by 16. Knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brown. And that one goes long.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook. And that's 19 points for Joel Embiid.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Now here's Mobley. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Brown. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Butler. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets trail by 16. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The pass to Portis. Lock at 6. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 8th assist in the game. Now Dinwiddie. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Portis. Embiid against Mobley. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kennard's shot is off. Hornets trail by 13. To the inside, Portis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. There's Brown with the 3. The shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. Mitchell outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Mitchell. Thibault for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Portis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs leading by 11. Dinwiddie outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Barnes. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brown outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The Spurs rebound. Mobley a screen on Mitchell. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hornets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Mitchell. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
Boy, has he been getting after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and he responded. Those defenders had no idea what they were getting into tonight. Big-time performance by him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for San Antonio. Pass to Kennard. Mobley outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Brown outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Mitchell passes the ball. Portis for 3. A new 14 for Charlotte.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The pass to ball. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Dinwiddie passes to Mobley. Brown against Ball, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Spurs. Embiid against Mobley. Clock at 4. Mobley sets the pick for Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 11. Mitchell outside. Ball against Brown. Ball dishes to Embiid. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. The 8-footer. The Hornets pull it in. Portis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell looking it over. Ball, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Embiid.
When he's got ideal position inside, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Can they get it? And Brown throws it down.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
And the Hornets call time here. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 11. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Passes to Thibault. Ball against Brown. Mitchell passes to Embiid. Shoots over Mobley. The offensive rebound. Here's Portis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Portis has got 11 in the second half. Outside Butler. Brown outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. Getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Butler passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint. Embiid finds Thibault. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 12. Outside Butler. Mobley, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Butler. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Butler has a tough-mindedness to him. He's persistent. He's aggressive. Doesn't give up on plays. And I think plays with great energy and activity.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Mitchell missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Dinwiddie passes to Butler. There's the feed to Mobley. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. He's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
And Brown drops them both. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 16. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
When you've got the slick passing skills that Ball has, you love exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He kicks to Butler. Mobley sets the pick for Butler. Shot from 12. And that one is good. And now that's 11 points for Evan Mobley.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Butler.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And San Antonio shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Butler finds Brown. Mobley a screen on Ball. From 13. Ball against Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. And it's the Hornets ball. A 12-point game. To the inside. Dinwiddie with the steal. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.